In the days of Noah, humanity had turned away from God. Violence and corruption filled the earth. But one man remained faithful. His name was Noah. Then God gave him a command unlike anything he had ever heard. Build an enormous ark, because a great flood was coming. And Noah would have to trust God before the first drop of rain ever fell. In the days of Noah, the world had become filled with violence and corruption. People had turned away from God, and wickedness had spread across the earth. But one man still walked faithfully with God, Noah. God saw the wickedness of humanity and told Noah that a great flood would cover the earth. Yet God would save Noah, his family, and those who entered the ark. Noah was given a command unlike anything he had ever heard. God commanded Noah to build a massive ark of wood. It would be large enough to shelter his family and many animals from the coming flood. Noah did not know exactly what would happen, but he trusted God and began to build.
Then something extraordinary happened. Animals from across the land began coming toward Noah and the ark. Creatures of every kind gathered together, and Noah brought them inside, just as God had commanded. Noah, his wife, his sons, and their wives entered the ark. The animals were safely inside. Then God shut the door. Outside, the world remained unaware of what was about to happen. Then the rain came. At first, it may have seemed like an ordinary storm, but the rain continued day after day. The waters rose higher and higher until the earth itself began to disappear. The flood covered the earth, but the ark floated safely upon the waters. Inside, Noah and his family waited in faith. Outside was chaos. Around them, the world they knew had vanished beneath the rising waters. For many days, Noah waited. Then the waters began to fall. Noah opened a window and released a raven. Later, he sent out a dove. The first time, it returned. Noah waited and tried again. At last, the dove returned with a fresh olive leaf in its beak. Noah understood that the waters were receding. After so much darkness and uncertainty, a small green leaf became a powerful sign of hope. When Noah and his family finally left the ark, they stood on dry ground beneath a renewed sky. Then a rainbow appeared in the clouds. It became a sign of God's covenant and a promise of hope for the future.